Hello and welcome to another video for PHP 2. In this video we're going to take a look at some object-oriented concepts with the word final in it. So I've created a new project here called Topic 2-5 Final. So I'm going to create two new classes inside of this project. One of them is called Person, and then there will be another class extending from that, and I'll call that Student. Let's start by defining the Person class. So the Person class, we're going to give it a name and an age, and then we'll create a function called grow older by, and the parameter we'll send to it will be an integer, and that will add some number to the years that he has on his age. Next, let's go into the Student class, and let's create him as an extension of Person. So the Student will be an extension of the Person, and of course we have to do the require once to get to the actual file name. So I'm going to create a function in here that will override the person function. This one is going to be called the same, get older by, but instead of just increasing the age by a year, I'm going to increase this by a decade for some reason. So now let's go and create a file that can be creating instances of these two objects, and let's see if we can make these functions work. So the first thing we have to do is require the files that we're going to be extending from. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is create two instances. I want to have new guy number 1, who is a person, and then new guy number 2, which is a student. Then I'm going to call the method grow older by for each of these, and so they'll each grow older by 2. Of course, one of them is going to grow older by 2 years, and the other one will grow older by 2 decades. Finally, let's print these, and so I'll just print the age of person 1 and echo out the age, and then echo out the age of person 2 as well. Okay, let's go check this out. I'm going to run the demo now, and you can see that the age of person 1 is 2 and the age of person 2 is 20. Everything works so far. Now I'm going to show you that if you were to change one item in here, if I go back to person and I put in the word final in front of the word public function, this means that any other class, such as student, any other class that descends from person may not change the function grow older by. So if we change this to final, that makes this declaration illegal. So if you're the programmer and you want to make sure that no one ever messes with your functions, you can change the word final here, and that way it cannot be overridden. Let's see how that works in our browser. And so we have a fatal error. It says cannot override the final method person grow older by. So you can imagine this is good for protecting some business logic or functions that absolutely have to be done a certain way and cannot be overridden. So I attempted to override it and it failed. And so there is a demonstration of what you use the final keyword for in programming. You can also put final in front of the class person, and that would also prevent this from running. So it says the student may not inherit from a final class person. So if you are a final object, a final class here, that means no more inheritance below you. You're the final generation. Your money will die with you and no one will get it.